Harrison, get over here! Looks like we got ourselves a stiff!
Bad actors read a screenplay out loud.
It's even worse way to die, man. 6 bullets straight to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Great actors create characters. And Brad Pitt is always creating characters. But how? Well, have you ever noticed he's always eating?
What about Giambi? You want me to tell him too?
Lots and lots and lots of eating.
He won't do it. Got out of the game a year ago.
Get religion?
But these character-motivated choices aren't a joke, but a serious, deliberate effort by a multi-Oscar-winning actor revealing a principle of acting. The words don't mean anything if you can't act them out through subtext, and he loves to create subtext by eating. Lots and lots and lots of food. So today we're going to explore why Brad Pitt is always eating, why it makes him great, and how it could help give you a crash course on becoming a great actor too. Hello, my name is Titus and welcome to Picture This. Before we jump straight in, I want to introduce you to this monologue.
I didn't mean to be a virgin. I mean, he was weak. I thought I'd change my mind. It was crazy to take it out.
Did that make any sense? No? Well, I should tell you that this nonsensical short film was written by Jetson, a computer program that was fed hundreds of sci-fi screenplays. The whole film's dialogue is gibberish, yet it delivers. Because great actors know that words are never enough, but rather the beginnings of the truths to the underlying motivation of the conflicts that their characters are dealing with in themselves and each other.
Dumb acting, I call it. Do you know why? Because acting is truth, and I saw no truth.
Or, as people understand, the subtext of a scene. What isn't being said. And in this film, the subtext is well layered and understood because their performance delivers the truth hidden that motivates these characters' dialogue, such as anger and despair at a betrayal.
And then he says he'll go to bed.
And that brings me to Rusty. Rusty is a con man in Ocean's 11. He's smooth, he's suave, and he's one of the main ringleaders of a con group that takes on a heist of a casino in Vegas. But how do you take a con man who's all of the above and make him a character that feels human? Well, have him eat a snack or finish up a burger. And though these all feel like a running gag, Brad has stated that he believes Rusty is always running a job or running from the cops and rarely has a time for a sit-down meal. Hence, he snacks, munching away. And once you know this, it becomes clear how much Brad understands a major maxim of acting. Subtext is key to character creation. And relying on just text can be boring or worse, can be brutal, done by someone untrained.
Harrison, get over here. Looks like we got ourselves a stiff.
6 bullets straight to the chest. I mean, that's no way to live.
Or funny in this case. And it's understandable that so many actors get lost in words. It's most of what makes up a screenplay, but brilliant actors know how to use a variety of other tools. Take Joaquin Phoenix, for example. Here are 2 far different movies and watch how he deals with pain and heartache in both.
You coming back home?
How he shifts his face in one,
I was just visiting.
and how his eyes trail off in another.
I'll see if she was around. So
Now, great acting doesn't have to be limited to acting with food or shifting your face. In Children of Men, Theo, played by Clive Owen, uses drinking to create an entire character arc hidden between pores. The film is set in a dystopian future where no children have been born for 18 years, and without saying many words in the opening scene, Owen shows us Theo's state of mind with these opening actions. We haven't heard him say a word, and yet understand him and his reasoning, even empathize with him. The world is going to pieces, hence the drinking. Why stay sober when the world is falling apart? But this isn't the end of character choices motivated by circumstances. Later in the film, he deals with a death like this. And finally, near the end of the film, brings life into the world like this, sanitizing his hands with alcohol to bring forth the first baby in 18 years into the world. Owen has managed to hide an entire character arc from despair and disdain for the world through his alcoholism to self-redemption and a brief cleaning ritual to help bring the first newborn and hope back into the world. And Children of Men hides other unspoken character developments in plain sight. One being Theo's interesting relationship with shoes, though this character choice is clearly written in the screenplay, Owen's ability to deliver a performance of movement motivated by choices allow the audience to partake in the depth creation of the character he's playing. He's acting beyond words, creating subtext. Now, back to Brad and his food. With time, Brad has become more refined and precise in his acting ability with movement and use of dialogue. He understands how to perform subtext by reassuring with words like this.
Good meeting. Every time we talk, I'm reinvigorated by my love of the game.
And then walking away like this to show contempt. Or how to deliver a comedic response with silence.
No, I was dumber than that. Something like Rex.
God, shoot him, Tex!
Tex.
And then punctuation. And this performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood later led him to a well-deserved Oscar win, because in many ways, he's a character actor, hiding in a leading man's body. But that's another discussion. Brad understands that words are the tip of the iceberg of an actor's real tools to evoke an emotional response from the audience, be it laughter or tears. That through motivated movement, he can create subtext that creates characters, rather than a caricature. And actors should take a page out of his performance to learn how to develop a whole person and create a character. A character who might sip a cup like this. And after looking at that, you know exactly who that character is, don't you?
You work on a movie in Los Angeles on one of the, everybody is doing their job with half a sandwich in there.
Right.
Including acting. What's the line? What? How can you do this? I love you. What is the line again? Hold on, what is it? How can you do this? Sorry, babe. Stay there, Michelle. I'm almost done.